Welcome to Erica's English. My name is Erica and today I'm going to help you with your IELTS speaking topic, happiness. This is a bit of a tough subject perhaps. I'll give you plenty of ideas and my native speaker answers. Make sure when you speak that you focus on ideas. Ideas are first. Answer the question. Today I will be answering these questions for you. If you don't know how to answer a question, you can use my answers or you can adapt them for your own needs. Just change the structures around a little bit. What contributes to making a happy family? Well, I think love is the most important thing for making a happy family. As long as you are loved, you are generally happy. It's also important for parents to provide well for their children, to provide good food, good shelter, keep their children safe, make sure their children are educated and prepared for the world. Teach their children good values and their children will be happy. What contributes to making a happy family? Well, I think the number one contributor to a happy family is love. Love is the most important thing in the universe and makes us all happy. If we love our family and our family loves us back, that is the biggest recipe for happiness on the planet. What contributes to making a happy family? Well, I think as long as a parent provides all of the basic needs to a child, like food, water, safety, shelter, education, and all of those things that equip them for a good life, a child can be very happy. And of course, love is very important as well, and strong routines and mutual respect. What kind of people do you think are most likely to be happy? I think people who are not stressed are most likely to be happy. People who have inner peace. People who feel calm and relaxed are likely to be most happy. Maybe people who meet their needs and even their wants are likely to be most happy. So people who are able to do almost everything that they set out to do are most happy. I think the happiest people are those who can live their life according to their values. So if they value integrity and if they can live a life of integrity, then they can be very happy. If they value authenticity and they can be authentic, then they can be happy. If they value family and they can have a big, happy, prosperous family, then they can be happy. If they value carrying on traditions, and they are carrying on traditions, then they can be happy. Are talented people happier than other people? Well, that's a very difficult question to answer. I think talented people sometimes feel obligated to follow their talent and practice as much as possible and become successful and make lots of money, become famous, and then there's that pressure, and so that may make them less happier, actually. Perhaps perhaps some people who are not talented may be happier than others. I don't really know. Or maybe people who are not talented get jealous of people who are talented, and that makes them unhappy. Sometimes talented people, like geniuses, can be tortured, where they just worry all the time, and their genius or their talent becomes a burden to them. Check out my Redbubble shop. I've got a link in the description. I have many designs, drawing and painting and collage and art. Making art makes me happy. So I would be very happy if you checked out my shop. Some people say that the happiest days of your life are when you are in school. Do you agree? Yes, I do. No, I don't. Yes, I think the happiest times of our lives are when we are in school. We are young and healthy and we have our whole life in front of us, and many people have friends and we don't have so many responsibilities and we're learning a lot. So I do think it is one of the happiest times of our lives. No, I disagree. I think that school can be quite restricting, and one has to be obedient at school and do as one's told. And not everybody likes studying. And of course, once one leaves school, then one can follow one's own interests and live the life that one wants to. So that would make a person a lot happier, I think. And as for me, I'm much happier since I left school. Do you think there's any relationship between a person's age and their level of happiness? Yes, I do. No, I don't. Yes, I do think that age can contribute to happiness. For example, younger people do tend to be happier than elderly people. Why? Because younger people they're healthier and they have their lives in front of them. They have less responsibilities. They can engage in a lot of creative play and fun things. And elderly people, on the other hand, are getting old and to the end of their lives, and they're getting sick and frail, and some people are even losing their mental capacity. So I think that's a recipe for unhappiness. Do you think there's any relationship between a person's age and their level of happiness? No, I don't. I think that people of any age can be very happy. People of any age can eat chocolate, play guitar, go walking, play with a dog, or be with their family, or do many things that make them happy. It doesn't matter whether you are elderly or young. You can still go for a walk in the park and enjoy yourself. What do you think? Do you think there's a relationship between a person's age and their level of happiness? What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Do you think people in the past were happier than they are now? I think people in the past didn't think about being happy so much as people do nowadays. People these days are completely obsessed with being happy. I don't think people in the past really thought about it very much. They just got on with their lives, with their work and raising their families, and didn't really think about whether they were happy or not. Do you think people were happier in the past than they are now? Perhaps they were happier in the past because life was simpler in the past. They didn't have smartphones. They didn't compare themselves with people from all over the world. They just lived in their own little community and just mixed with all the people around them, felt a sense of connection, and that made them happier. Do you think people were happier in the past than they are now? No, I don't think so. I think people are happier now than they were in the past. Now we have good medical care, we have safety, we have fantastic food. We can not only connect with people in our community, but connect with people all over the world. We have access to information through the internet. We can do anything now. And so people are happier now than they were in the past. So I hope today's video was useful to you. Please check out my other IELTS speaking videos. The link is in the description. Also, please let me know what kinds of videos you would like me to make in the future. That's all for now.